Have you been friend zoned past a year, guys? Anybody out there? Because if you have, you're a loser. Let me stop fucking with y'all. Social Junkie Podcast. Let me fix my mic a little bit. Episode 96. It's 96, right? I'm pretty sure it's 96. It was 95 ethics. Yes, this is 96. Ethics. Welcome back, everyone that's listening today. Anybody that's new that's here, welcome. I go by the name of Pernell. This guy over here's name is B-Rad. What up? Brandon is back with me as always. Took a little week off. This guy had a little vacation.
It was not a vacation.
Well, it wasn't really vacation, but he had some shit to take care of. We are back. Social Junkie Podcast, episode 96. If you're listening today, we appreciate it as always. Like I said, make sure if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button for us. If you are watching us, hello there, guys. You gonna wave? Hi, guys. How you doing? YouTube, subscribe. Like this video, get in the comments on anything you have a grievance about. If we say anything that upsets you, we're not sorry.
We're not.
It used to be the Insensitive Podcast, so we're keeping that. Every week we are on Apple Podcast, Spotify, and SoundCloud. Damn, took a week off, almost forgot. Apple Podcast, Spotify, and SoundCloud every single Wednesday. YouTube episodes drop on YouTube every Thursday. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for fucking with us if you're new here. Hopefully you like the content we got for you guys today. We are back. Brandon lied last week. I apologize sincerely for that. I told you guys to blame him if we didn't have an episode last week. See, we got some more followers on
I got busy.
So RSS. He got busy. Welcome all the new listeners. Let me do a rundown real quick.
Yeah, you do that.
We're going to start in what's trending today.
Vitamin.
We're going to start in what's trending. I got a couple things for Would You Rather that we will discuss. We got Brandon's cap or no cap. I'm going to ask him a couple things. He's going to give his cap meter for two legendary rappers. If he feels like they're capping.
They're probably not legendary. He probably just saying.
No, they are. It's two legendary. It's two legends. It's definitely two legends. That's not a lie. I got 4 shoutouts. You got a shoutout? Cause I got 4.
Yeah, I got 1.
Okay, so we got like 5 shoutouts that we gonna give out because
it go hand in hand with the article, but yeah.
Okay. Music. I almost said the damn shit that we got in music. I'm fucking up. I was about to say, well, first thing we got for music, we got music after that. Then we got sports. We might dibble dabble in the Q&A a little bit. We'll see where we at with time. We might dibble dabble in it.
I said dibble dabble.
Dibble dabble. You might dibble dabble. Anybody that's been friend zoned recently, I'm sorry. I apologize to you. Don't know what to tell you. Just be patient, brother. Just be patient.
That's don't be patient. Get up out of there. If you friend zoned, what you mean? Yeah, get up out of there.
I mean, but some niggas would just wait and they'll be like, man, I'm still trying to fuck.
I'm telling you from experience, bro. Don't even wait, bro. Don't even waste your time, bro.
I done wasted 8 months already. I might as well just wait till she let me fuck.
It's not gonna. If she don't wait at 8 months, it's not gonna happen, bro.
I've never waited that long. No, that's a lie. I'm lying. I'm capping. I'm already on the cap. I'm already lying. Let me stop lying. All right, we gonna get started. I'm going first with what's trending this week. Brandon will proceed after me. Unless we got somebody else that wants to go. How many you got?
5.
I thought you just said you had like 2.
Bitch, I said 5.
I thought you said 2, bro. Bring them up. Anyways, what's trending? First thing I got. Did you have a 64? Nintendo 64?
No.
You didn't have one? Damn, you could have been up $1 million, nigga. Could have been up. A copy of Super Mario 64 becomes the highest selling video game in history after being sold for $1.5 million. Nigga, I literally have this game at the house. Mario 64.
What's so special about that version?
CNN reports during a recent game auction in Dallas, Texas, incredibly popular Nintendo video game Super Mario 64 entered the history books by selling for $1.5 million, which is now the most expensive video game sale of all time. According to representatives, Super Mario 64 set the record over the weekend, and I got the second in the next article. I should have did that one first, but it's all right. This game has never been touched. It's one in less than 5 copies in existence in almost perfect condition. It hasn't been touched, hasn't been played.
So it's dead stock.
It's a dead stock video game. It's sold for over $1 million. Super Mario 64. That's a classic. You never played this one?
No, I played the original, but I'm saying like. I was like, what makes it freaking different from
it's never been touched.
All the others?
Hey, Cliff, you got Super Mario 64? You ever played this? You have it?
Bro, I grew up.
He's like, I grew up in the projects.
I'm a project, baby.
Be safe out there, brother. But yeah, $1.5 million. Hasn't been touched.
Damn. That's crazy that they didn't even play this game.
Yeah, who thinks to even do that?
They probably knew someday it's gonna be big. They probably knew, bro. Sometimes you just know. Like a lot of fucking Supreme stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff would be worth a lot.
Like
one day.
Fucking I was watching 40-year-old Virgin the other day. There's just like all the action figures he had.
All that stuff, people just
G.I. Joes and shit.
And people have like what's some shit's called? Baby beanies?
Beanie Babies, I remember that shit.
People have
that
those.
shit.
Some of them, like them shits is worth some money, bro.
Beanie Babies, remember Furbies and shit, all that bullshit niggas used to have.
I didn't like them Furbies. Them shits
What
look scary.
Beanie Babies was the little thing, right?
With
that
the
you
little
walk around
TY
with.
toys on it.
What am I thinking about? No, I know what you're talking about.
You talking about a dual disc? Nah, we ain't
no,
talking about
nigga, I'm not talking about a fucking dual disc. I'm talking about the little thing that you had a little character and it grows and you walk around with it.
What the fuck is that?
What
the
fuck was that shit called?
Tamagotchi?
Yeah, see, you my nigga. This guy, yeah. Imagine if somebody still had that to this day.
I actually had one of those.
Where's that?
I don't know.
Niggas like, I don't know. But yeah, and then the second place, an unopened Legend of Zelda for Nintendo 64 that sold and it's from 1987. That sold for $870,000 at the same auction. At the same fucking auction, 1.5 million and 870,000 for a damn unopened video game.
And we talking about shit that initially cost like what, $40 probably back in that time.
Like 50. I saw old.
It probably ain't even that much, bro.
I saw an old Nintendo ad a couple weeks ago on Instagram, and I was kind of surprised by the prices of the games. It was Nintendo games. It was like $60. I'm like, I don't remember them just being $60 when they came out. That was the first system I ever had, by the way, the 64.
The first system I had was a PlayStation 2.
Damn, nigga. I never had a PlayStation 2. I'm like one of the only niggas that never had a PlayStation 2.
That was literally the only system I ever had.
Nigga, you had an Xbox, you have a fucking
Whoa,
PS5.
that was after I had a job.
You talk about when you was a kid. That was it. Well, you had the best system. PlayStation 2 was the best system coming out.
Oh, you know what? I had a Game Boy Color.
Oh yeah,
original OG Game Boy Colors.
Game Boy Advance.
I had a gold one with the Pikachu on it.
Boy, those were the days. Didn't have to worry about shit. Didn't have to worry about a bitch ass thing. You had to worry about getting cheated on. Didn't have to worry about nothing.
You just had to worry about beating them gym leaders.
Nigga, I used to get so bad at that fucking game. You know, remember they didn't have a light on the shit?
Oh yeah.
I had to buy a fucking light to
SP.
put on it. Yeah, till that shit came out. That shit's pretty hard. But yeah, that's a little trip down memory lane for you guys. Niggas came up on some racks for a video game. Let me know if you would do this right here. There is a 132 night cruise. It's sold out in 3 hours. If you had the money, it is $73,499 per person to take this. 74,000 pretty much. 74,000 per person.
Per person?
Per person for a 132 night cruise. Yes, it is a worldwide cruise. It will take 5 months to complete, and it will travel to 31 different countries.
No.
You want to do it? Why not?
Cause I don't be going. Like,
I think that's
if
just
I go
too
to a
long.
place, if I go to a place, I'm only like I'm tired after like 4 days, man. That's it.
Yeah, that is a long time.
And we talking about 100 and something days. And we talking about people you don't fucking know. You gotta wake up and see these bitch ass motherfuckers every day on the ship.
This had to be rich people though. That shit sold out in 3 hours. It's definitely.
But still, you gotta see these same people for 100 and something days.
5 months.
And even if you like say you with your like significant other, girl, whatever, like damn, bro, I need a break, bro. Like, come on.
You can't do this if you got. Well, let's take the kids with you. I mean, if you got kids, they already live with you anyway, so it's like, what difference does it make?
You get a break.
If you had a list of the 31,
you get a break.
If you had a list of the 31 countries, would that make a difference?
It wouldn't change, bro.
It wouldn't change. Yeah,
you wake up and you see everybody the same day.
That's a long time.
My girl probably. I wouldn't mind my girl, but like other people and all that kind of shit.
You had to make sure you said that. I wouldn't mind her. That's funny.
I wouldn't mind her, but like, yo, other people, like, bro, come on,
you can just chill in your room, nigga. They have on this type of cruise. I'm pretty sure they have literally everything you can imagine times 10. Because the cruise I went on, they had like a movie theater, casino, and shit.
100 days, bro.
But yeah, you probably do everything in like a week. This is what you gonna do for the next.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. I'm tired. I'm the type of person. I'm tired after the 4th day. I'm like, yo, this.
Yeah,
I'm ready to go back to my bed.
4 to 5 days on vacation. That's cool.
That's like the perfect amount. I think it'll stay true.
132 nights. That's a long time. I didn't even think what drew people to do this is my thing.
That's
it must be the countries. Must be
3
the countries,
times
bro.
Esco sentence.
I said what?
3 times the Esco sentence.
Yo, you're wrong. You're fucking wrong.
I don't know. Hey, he was having a hard time, so
you're fucking wrong. What else do I have here? There is at least 7 states that report mosquitoes carrying disease that could paralyze humans. If that isn't enough bad news, I think I had another one here.
There's more. Wow.
Yeah, there's more bad news. Something about the moon wobble. The moon wobble was gonna cause fucking flooding or some shit. I don't know. How
tides.
This was. Yeah. Damn, I can't fucking find an article. Damn, Jay-Z and Beyonce got a $90 million home. That's a lot of fucking money. I know these niggas posted this shit, but I can't find it. Oh, you seen Bezos went to space?
Yeah, I seen it.
Congratulations to Jeff Bezos.
Congrats, man. That's a good feat, man. When you wealthy, you can do pretty much anything you want, man. And to be able to have the opportunity, I wish I had the opportunity.
To go to space?
To go to space and actually see that, because then you actually will get a grasp of how fucking small,
how small
we are.
I know already. I don't need to go up there to know. I think I know. I think I'm good.
I mean, it'll be trippy seeing that kind of shit, bro.
Probably would. Yeah, this is the other thing I had. I didn't have this written down, but this is the other thing I was talking about. NASA warns moon's wobble will cause coastal flooding starting in 2030. The wobble in the moon's orbit will cause rapidly increasing high tides that will start a decade of dramatic increases in flood numbers in the 2030s. They ask, how do you guys feel about this?
Can't feel any type of way. It's gonna happen.
So Miami and it's gonna be underwater, pretty much, is what they're trying to say.
Miami and California are just fucked in general, bro.
Miami, well, I
remember they have construction going on. Well, plans being drawn up for a proposition down there for the Keys. They have to build up the Keys because the Keys are pretty much going to be in the water and nobody's really going to be able to go there. And then California is just
long time. They on the San Andreas fault, whatever the fault line.
Yeah, the fault line. And they're probably going to break away pretty soon from the mainland U.S. So.
Well, one thing I know in the Bible, it says we can't predict the day the world's going to end. Well, they're not saying a day, but they're just saying that, I don't know, man. I'm not going to say this is the end of the world, but they always doing some dumb shit. NASA always warning us about something. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about this. It's like, okay, if it's going to flood, what you going to do? Everybody going to move? Niggas ain't going to give a fuck. Nobody's going to care. Niggas going to have their fucking floaties and shit. Niggas is not going to care. That means we can't take that move. We can't have to go outside. We going to have to go to New York.
Yep.
You're going to go to New York.
New York might be the move.
I'm saying. What's the other thing I said? The mosquito shit. Mosquitoes bite, blah, 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 blah. Arizona, Arkansas, Illinois, Iowa, Massachusetts, and New York have found mosquitoes that carry the potentially paralyzing illness, according to a report from The Best Life. West Nile virus has also been detected in Colorado for the first time this season. So, yeah, this is a lot of bullshit going on. The Colorado Health Department says mosquitoes are more prevalent this year thanks to hotter weather and more rain. Probably because, global warming. It's getting a little hotter out here, guys. Yeah. According to the CDC, Arizona, Arkansas, and Illinois and Iowa have confirmed cases in humans of the... That's fuck. You know what? That's so fucked up because you don't even know if a mosquito bites you half the time. I mean, unless you look at your arm and you see the motherfucker flying around, half the time you won't even know a mosquito bites you.
That's true.
And a nigga just bites you and you just gonna be walking and just gonna drop to the ground, just paralyzed. It's like
not funny.
Can you imagine? Come on inside, bro. This nigga just drop and hit the fucking ground.
It's sensitive podcast. Should have just kept the damn name.
That is kind of fucked up. Yeah, man. Let's get into the perverts now.
What the fuck?
The perverts, man. Remember this one? Drake Bell? We talked about him a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that's him?
Nigga from Drake and Josh.
Yeah, but I'm saying he look a little different.
All right, we talked about it a couple weeks ago. Drake Bell was in some young girl's DMs. He was trying to get into... Remember we was like, was she 15 or was she 13?
Oh, yeah, and we determined she was 15.
Yeah, that shit was fucking insane. He got sentenced to 2 years of probation for child endangerment.
I could have told you that. Huh?
2 years of probation for child endangerment.
For child endangerment?
Child endangerment. Drake Bell won't be doing any time behind bars in his child endangerment case. The judge announced his fate. The actor ended up getting probation instead. The former Nickelodeon star was sentenced Monday in an Ohio court, receiving 2 years of probation to be supervised in California, where he lives, plus 200 hours of community service. If he doesn't keep his nose clean, he could face up to 1 year in prison on the felony charge of attempted endangering children, which he's pleaded guilty. So what the fuck? To which he'll plead guilty. Yeah, this shit happened in 2017. We talked about it a couple weeks ago, but I mean, it is kind of nobody's really talking about this, but it is kind of like fucked up that he only got probation for trying to, have a sexual conversation with a child.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised. You
just sorry. I'm not.
Yeah, 2 years probation to Drake Bell. Drake and Josh, Drake Bell guys,
Can we
not
even
Drake
be
the
surprised at this
rapper.
point, bro? Can we even be surprised?
No. I wonder what Josh thinks about it. You think Josh still talk to him after this?
I don't know.
What's up, bro? How you been? Nothing.
Just talking to these 15-year-olds.
Yeah, I heard you like kids. Other than that, how's everything else going? The next pervert on my list.
What the fuck? You have more?
There's one more. This lady. There's a mom. She has been sentenced to 102 years in prison for sexually assaulting a daughter's male friends during sleepovers.
Damn, what the fuck?
Damn, nigga, you raised your eyebrows and leave it like, damn. Nah, this nigga raised his eyebrows like he was interested in what mama looked like. This nigga right here, bro. So you did raise your eyebrows, nigga. This nigga's died. That's funny. Let me read that again, guys. Brandon got off to that one. Let me read the headline again for him. A mom sentenced to 102 years in prison for sexually assaulting her daughter's male friends during sleepover. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up.
Life. Consecutive life sentence.
A 38-year-old mother from Nebraska was sentenced, and then, we got, 23 years for somebody killing a man on camera? Isn't that crazy? A 32-year-old mother from Nebraska was sentenced to 64 to 102 years in prison for sexually assaulting two of her daughter's friends during sleepovers. According to the Independent, the sentencing comes after Christina Greer was found guilty in March on 3 counts of first-degree sexual assault of a minor after she abused 2 boys aged 12 and 13 in 2018. Greer gave alcohol and gummy bears with marijuana in them to her 11-year-old daughter and her friends at sleepovers in 2017 and 2018. This is why.
Wait, what's the charge again?
Sexual assault. Yeah, first-degree sexual assault. First-degree sexual assault of a minor.
Wouldn't that shit be rape? If it's been fucking because of drugs?
Ponder on that one, guys. She must serve 32 years before being eligible for parole. Without parole, she must serve 51 years. She will be credited for time she spent in jail while she was waiting for her trial and sentence. That's what she looks like.
How old is she?
She is 38. She gave the alcohol and the gummy bears with marijuana to her daughter and the friends. So she gave them to both of them. I wonder how they found out. It doesn't really say how they found out, but yeah. These fucking creeps out here, guys. That's why when you send your
she had
kids,
to serve what? 51 years?
She must serve 32 years before being eligible for parole. Without parole, she must serve 51 years.
But I thought she was sentenced to 107.
The world's gonna be over by the time she gets out. The world's gonna probably be ended by then.
Yep, you're
Might
right.
be over with,
That's fucking. I don't understand how that's. Then again, I don't know. I can't differentiate between charges because I don't know what the fuck all that is. But
yeah, we're not.
I don't understand how that's not rape. 12 and 13, yo.
12 and 13. Gave them gummy bears, marijuana, and alcohol. 102 years.
That's rape, dog. That's not assault. Assault is like.
They didn't really give details
Damn, I don't
about.
know, man.
They didn't give details about what she did in this article. At least I'm pretty sure it's out there, but they didn't give details about what she specifically did to them. But if they're saying sexual assault, I'm taking that for what it is, sexual assault.
Bitch,
So you might be right. You could be right.
Bitch, you couldn't find somebody your age. Damn.
That's what I was gonna say, right? For people that have kids that are getting older and kids that are going out to sleepovers and stuff like that, that's why you gotta really know who you're sending your kids. Like that's why when I was a kid, my mom always asked to meet. I think we had a conversation about this in the past on this podcast. Like my mom used to always ask to meet like people that I'm going. This shit was annoying, but as an adult, of course, you understand now the shit that your parents tried to do when we were kids. Like we really. It's just funny, like, how everything comes back around full circle and, like, we understand shit as we get older. But just be mindful of who your kids, whose house your kids are going over and shit like that, because a lot of creeps out here, man.
Yeah, especially when we talked about those articles where somebody's getting beat up and then... Bro, we talked about some serious article a couple of weeks ago where this dude, he got beat up or something like that at a sleepover.
He got beat up at a sleepover?
He got killed.
Somebody got killed? No.
Bro, I swear that's what we talked about. They invited him over there. They invited the kid over there and he got killed because they were
oh yeah, I vaguely remember that. I remember that.
And they were
yeah, I remember that.
And fucking around with them or some shit.
Yeah, and I said the same thing.
That was a while ago. That was a little
while ago.
But yeah, like know your kid. No.
Yeah, know your
kid.
Yeah.
Now that I get older, I see the importance of that kind of stuff because you don't. You need to know, man.
Yeah, you don't want nothing bad to happen to your kids over something because of a freak of nature. Because you out here doing some dumb shit.
Yeah, you definitely never know.
In better news, take a little positive. Let's go a little positive route a little bit. Do you have anything negative in your articles? Could have just get it out the way now, but
well, let's go ahead and get it out the way. Hold on.
okay. And I only got 2 more.
And this is for what? What's trending?
Let's go ahead and get all the bullshit out the way now in this sick world. What Future says, the evil world we live in.
You know what? This is kind of a positive, so I'll leave that one. And I'm gonna leave this other one for what's trending.
This is what's trending.
Like later on, like just to talk about. Paraplegic swimmer. She's my shout out too. So shout out to you. I mean, we'll do it later too. Becca Myers. She is competing at the Olympics. So she's
the Olympics. That's probably gonna get canceled in a couple days.
Probably. She's blind and she is legally deaf. So
damn.
She was denied bringing her assistant from over here in the U.S. to help her over to Tokyo. She was denied care for her assistant by the officials over there in Tokyo.
Is it because of the health and safety protocols, or was it just some
correct? But okay. Come on, bro.
Yeah, they're not. I mean, they're not allowing people's parents to go over there, so I can see why they're doing that.
If she's a,
I see. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's totally that makes sense. She's blind. Yeah, that makes sense.
She's a 3-time paraplegic, gold medalist swimmer. She withdrew from the Olympics, the Tokyo Olympic Games.
She withdrew.
Yeah, she withdrew.
Oh, okay, because of that.
After being told that she could not bring her personal care assistant to the competition. She said it was quote unquote gut wrenching, the decision to leave, but the move was necessary to advocate for future generations of Paralympic athletes. So
they wanted her to go by herself. Like how? Like what the fuck do you want her to do?
She's probably so used to the assistant being there, bro. Like
I'm saying, so what did they want her to do? Come by herself? Like what the fuck
come by herself. She said, quote unquote, I'm angry, I'm disappointed, most of all, I'm sad not to be representing my country. She's been deaf since she was born, and she gradually lost her vision. She was denied her request to bring her personal care assistant, who is her mother, to the games.
See, that's her mother too.
Yeah.
See, guys, I was thinking, I don't know what made me think about this the other day. I think it was something on TV I was watching, and I was like, dog, we complain about so much shit, and a lot of people, we don't get up and we don't thank God that we got limbs and arms and legs and we can see. Like that's fucking crazy to be blind and deaf. Yeah, that's insane. Like we don't realize how blessed we are sometimes. Like we really don't.
Apparently, one personal care assistant was tasked with serving all 4 Paralympic swimmers, all of them, 9 who were visually impaired. So there was one assistant that they designated in the Olympics for 34 swimmers. Well, and I've been reading articles that even residents in Tokyo they don't want the Olympics happening because all the protocol and all this stuff happening. Like why even have it take place? You should have just fucking delayed it one more. You already delayed it 1 year.
It looks like it's going to be canceled again. They said it could be canceled any minute now, so it looks like.
But I think as people, what they're like, they're a country's decision and incorporated into the Olympics, because people will go broke just so the Olympics can come to their country. Just like how we were talking about Brazil. Remember Brazil?
Yeah.
Brazil is such a poor country, and they decided to host it. Yeah. They decided to host the Olympics when they could barely feed their people and take care of their people. But they did it because the influx of attention and money that probably could be there, but it's not really there right now. And the prestige that's held with the Olympic Cup, Yeah. And a lot of people didn't want the Olympics to go on this year in Tokyo, but they still did it.
Right.
But for what reason? Everybody dropping out, and they telling people, like, if you don't like it, don't come. But why should you be put in that position if you're an athlete? Why should you? Because technically you going for them. You going for the event. Yeah, you want to win medals and stuff like that, but it's a competition that brings revenue or stuff to this avenue.
Well, some people don't think about it like that. They think about just doing it for their country. They don't think about it.
I get that, but it's kind of fucked up that you have to choose between these two. Like, why couldn't you just let it be and then compete another time?
Well, the joke's about to be on them if it gets canceled. So
yeah.
What I was gonna say was, how talented can you be to be swimming and you're blind and deaf?
I don't know,
like,
bro.
How the fuck do you do that?
She's fucking
and she's won medals already.
3, yeah, 3 gold.
Bro, that is insane.
That's crazy. At 26.
Yeah, that's insane. To be blind and things a human being can do, bro.
All right, let me do my other ones.
Negative. Positive? It's negative or positive?
Well, ultimately positive, but okay. I mean the other one is a rapper, but let's go ahead. Oh, I want to talk more about this other stuff that passed. Go ahead.
The good news I had, there are parents who never stopped. Let me just read the headline. Parents who never stopped searching for their child reunited with their long lost son who was abducted over 24 years ago. Thanks to DNA tracing and a father's devotion, family was finally able to find their child after so many years. When, I don't know how to say this guy's name, Gao Gangtang's son was just 2. He was kidnapped when he was 2 years old, guys. He was kidnapped by human traffickers outside of their home in province of Shandong, China. In 1997, when his son was taken, the suspects planned to kidnap and sell the child for money. China's Ministry of Public Security said the police were able to trace his son's identity and find him through DNA testing. On last Sunday, I believe, the father and son were photographed embracing each other for the first time in 24 years. His son was found living in the same province where he was kidnapped more than 2 decades earlier. That's fucking crazy, dog. Because
that's fucking crazy.
Nigga, this boy was 2 years old, dog. He lost 24 years of relationship with his father and his family, dog. 24 fucking years. That's almost our entire life, dog.
That's crazy how they came about finding out this shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy that he was living in the same place where he was kidnapped, and that's
what I'm saying. That's probably the most craziest thing.
And they never ran into each other.
They never ran into each other.
Well, how would you know what he looks like?
That's true. It's been 2 decades.
You wouldn't know what your kid looks like?
2 decades and some change.
Yeah, because his kid was 2. You wouldn't know what your son looks like. I mean, my son's 2 now. Him at 26, I probably would know. I mean, maybe.
No,
maybe.
Bro.
Probably not, though. Yeah, probably not, though. At 26, I wouldn't. If I never saw him.
I'm talking about a grown man.
Yeah, that's facts. That's true. But yeah, that's some light news. And also, the last thing I have.
Well, I'm happy that they found him.
Yeah, that's good that they found him. That's some good shit. Last thing I have, Sha'Carri Richardson, who we talked about last week, who was disqualified for the Olympics for testing positive for marijuana. She is to compete in the 100 and 200 meters in a classic, I don't know how to say the name of this shit, Prefontaine Classic in August. I think that's what it's called. She may not be competing in Tokyo at the Olympics, but she'll be back on the track in August. So if anybody's wondering, she is set to run the 100 and 200 meter races in August. So that's when we will see her again next month. So shout out to Sha'Carri Richardson. We're all rooting for you, even though, you know, unfortunately, you were suspended. We talked about that last week. Gave our opinions on that. If you guys want to hear that, check out last week's 2 weeks ago, that episode. And that is all I got. So what do you have, sir?
All right. I got this other fucked up article, but it's kind of bittersweet. I mean, when you think about it.
It's bittersweet?
Not bittersweet, but it's kind of funny, to be honest.
Is it fucked up, bittersweet, or funny?
You be the judge.
Okay.
Bianca Chambers.
This name sounds familiar. Do I know her?
She's a woman out in Detroit.
No, I don't know
So her car got stolen out in Detroit. Her Mercedes-Benz.
Oh, me and Ryan was just talking about this.
Her and her boyfriend, they shared this car.
Mm-hmm.
So she owns a boutique in the mall down there. And her car had got stolen by somebody. And then she called the police. She put out a post on social media. The car was gone. And people kept popping up with tips on where it is and all this kind of stuff. And she decided to take it upon herself to track down the vehicle in all these places. And as she went to these places, it would already left. And she would have called the cops. They'd show up too late. So she took matters in her own hands. She turned to social media. She started putting posts on there. Can y'all help me find this? So she finally, the car actually popped up at a barbershop, whatever. Salon, barbershop.
Yeah, it's a barbershop.
And for extra measure, what she did before she went up in there, she slashed the tires on her car.
So the nigga couldn't leave.
So the person, then it's smart. No, I'm not saying it's not. So the person could leave. So she went up in the barbershop, right? And
there's video of this.
Yeah, we're gonna put the video in our stuff.
Put it in there.
So she went up in there and she saw. She was asking around. Whose car is this? And then finally she met to this dude who was like 19 years old. He's like, yeah, that's my car. He's like, yeah, that's my car right there. Yeah. She yoked that motherfucker by the fucking dreads, bro. She yoked his ass up by the fucking dreads and dragged his ass out the fucking store.
Yeah, I gotta put the video in. I didn't see the whole video though. I saw it when she fucking yoked him though in the barbershop.
She yoked his ass up, bro.
That's what his ass gets.
She said, quote unquote, I'm the wrong one. Cops gonna find you. You're a thief. And she, yo.
They didn't charge her anything for that, did she? Did they?
They didn't charge her because the person that took her car, he was joyriding, doing all this shit. He had just got the bitch cleaned too. He had got her car cleaned right before he came up there, and he was going to get his dreads retwisted, whatever, relocked up. Right? He had cleaned his car, cleaned her car, went up there. And after she had did that and the cops confronted him, he was like, "Nah, I don't want to press charges." Because he knew he was
Yeah. He's like, yeah.
So, shout out to you, man. Because
did they arrest him?
Yeah, they arrested him.
Bitch ass nigga.
Shout out to Bianca Chambers, man. Because
shout out to you.
You a real one. She took.
That video was fucking funny. I probably did the same thing.
You got more articles or no?
No, that's all I got.
All right, this is the last one here that I got before we move on.
Mm-hmm.
Here is Texas Senate. Now, you're going to be surprised because... You know what? You're probably not going to be surprised, bro, to be honest with you.
Okay. We'll see.
Texas Senate votes to nix the teaching requirement calling... Oh, this is not the fucking article, bro.
It's okay.
Shit, man. No, you know what it is? I'll go off of this.
Okay.
Senate the Senate passed a bill.
In Texas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Passed legislation that would repeal requirements to teach history of white supremacy. Remember we were talking about critical race theory?
Yeah.
The Senate passed that in Texas.
That they can talk about white supremacy?
They can't talk about...
Oh, they can't talk about white supremacy and teach it in schools in Texas.
They can't talk about... This category that falls under critical race theory.
They can't, okay.
They can't.
Yeah.
So
we had a conversation about this like a month ago.
They teach history of white supremacy in the ways, quote unquote, in which it is morally wrong. So let me read this because this is some fucked up shit. So the bill recently passed. It was, let me tell you the vote, 18-4. All right, that's how it was passed. It was recently passed by the upper chamber, seeks to repeal certain teaching requirements that were included in legislation passed by the state legislature and signed into the law by Greg Abbott.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, we talked about Mr. Abbott a couple times on this podcast.
Among the other provisions laid out in that previous bill, we're talking about a previous revision of this same bill, right? Mm-hmm. It was sections requiring students to be equipped with the understanding of historical documents related to civil accomplishments of marginalized populations. Mm-hmm. This includes the Chicano movement, women's suffrage and equal rights, the history of white supremacy, including and not limited to the institution of slavery, the Ku Klux Klan, and the ways it was morally wrong, MLK's letter from Birmingham jail, and I Have a Dream speech, and the history and importance of the suffrage movement. All of this was included in the original revision of the bill that went to the Senate. Mm-hmm. Okay? The bill was passed in the Senate without any of these provisions, meaning they don't have to talk about this. It didn't mention anything about them bringing this up. So, none of those requirements were mentioned in the new bill passed by the Senate last week, which would still keep in place previous language outlining how the race can be discussed in classrooms, but would repeal a chunk of the section in question that we're talking about before. So, it would take out a portion of the bill requiring students be taught about the writings and founding fathers and mothers of or other founding persons of the United States. Man, I want you to read. I'm gonna leave you with this here. The bill adds that teachers shall strive to be the best, quote unquote, best of their ability to explore aforementioned topics from diverse and contending perspectives without giving deference to any one perspective. Basically, not going into depth and not being biased toward one thing. How can we do that when this whole fucking country was founded on what it was? Right. How do you explain how this country was formed constitutional? I was
just gonna say that's a tough job for a teacher.
How do you do that? How do you explain the history of the U.S.? Because guess what? Slavery is integrated so deeply into our roots that how would you find a way around that? It didn't exist. Because that's what they're acting like this shit. They're acting like this shit. This is what they're acting like it didn't exist.
This is KKK and all that shit. The fuck?
They omitted that part, bro.
Yeah.
And you best believe if the Senate voted 18-4 on in agreement to this, what do you think the House probably did? You know you know.
We had a conversation about this like a month ago about that shit. But it's like, what did I say after we had left? I was like, if you're trying to stop niggas from teaching that shit, you're just pretty much admitting that this country was built on shit that was wrong. It's wrong. Oppression and shit you're admitting that you guys are wrong. And what was the whole thing? Like, they didn't want kids to hate their country? That's what they were saying, right? They didn't want these kids to be taught these things because they didn't want kids to hate their country. Obviously, you're admitting that you're wrong if you're taking away something so these kids won't hate their own country. Obviously, you're admitting you're wrong. So, it's fucked up, man. But yeah, you're right. I'm not surprised when you brought it up. I'm definitely not surprised by that. But, and Texas too. I'm not surprised.
I don't get it, man. Like, I don't really understand how you can teach history without bringing up this stuff. This is what the country was built on. It should be up to the person if they up to their discretion if they want to hate their country or not. Which, yeah, it shouldn't hate your country, but like, fuck, man. What do you expect niggas to do? What do you expect to just sweep the shit under the rug and rather lie about it and not say anything?
Yeah, that's what
you think that's any better rather than going forward? Because that's what we should be doing, going forward, right?
That's what they want.
That's all I got for that, bro.
What my nigga said. One thing about the men that's controlling the pen and write history, they always seem to white out their sins. It's facts. Who said that?
I don't know.
You a hater, bro. Is that all you got? Is that all you got? Is that all you have?
Yeah.
That's it? Okay.
That's for music. I got one for music. You probably got the same.
Okay, we got to do Would You Rather, Cap and No Cap, and then shout out.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so we got the Would You Rather segment. That's all we got for what's trending.
We could take a little longer today because we were out last week, so.
Okay. What you want to go 2 hours? I'm about going 2 hours. That's a little too long. Would you rather? I got one for you, dude. You ready? Who says dude all the time? Is that Jonathan?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Dude. Remember Kel made that song? Yeah, but dude. You remember that shit? No, bro, I'm taking us back today. It's the 90s throwback episode, nigga.
Kel,
you could only choose one fruit. You got 4 fruits. You listening?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I already know. I just fucking saw the first one, and I was gonna say, I already know what this bitch ass nigga's gonna say. So, you know what? I'm gonna go out of order.
Strawberries.
Number 1, it's a pear. You'll have perfect health. 2 is the grape. You'll have $50,000 deposited in your account instantly. 3 is a coconut's a fruit. Damn, it is a fruit. Coconut. You can speak to someone who has passed away one time. 4 is a strawberry. You find your soulmate. Strawberries, find your soulmate. Coconut, speak to someone who passed away one time. Grape, have $50,000 deposited in your account instantly. Pear, perfect health. Which one are you choosing? I'm picking the grape.
I'm taking the grape too.
I'm taking 50,000.
I'm picking the grape.
I thought you was gonna say I already found my soulmate. I thought that's what your podcast was gonna say.
That's the reason I'm picking the pear. I mean,
the grape. My god, there this bitch ass nigga go right here. So why you taking the grape? What you need $50,000 for? You trying to do something?
Shut up, bitch.
What you need the money for?
Shit, you picked that and I picked that. We'd be good.
Okay, well pick something different then.
Bitch, I'm saying.
Okay, what would be the second one you pick?
Perfect health, probably.
Yeah, I don't want to talk. Who do I want to talk to that passed away?
Nah, bro, I don't want to do that.
Nah. Yeah, you fuck Jada. What the fuck? What am I gonna do with that?
You know about that? Remember
Stop.
Remember that Chappelle Show skit?
Yeah, that was a classic. I thought this nigga was
going.
It
was all a dream. You say some shit about some shit.
Oh, he was talking about.
If y'all ever seen that skit on Chappelle Show when Dave was talking about he was in the club and he was talking about hearing Tupac songs, but it was ahead of their time.
Remember that nigga said something about George Bush? That nigga said, I'm talking George H.W. Smith from City Council. You probably did hear about that shit. And everybody was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool.
Everybody had stopped dancing. They was listening.
That was a classic, nigga. That's fucking funny. I got a fast food tiers list. Do you agree with these tiers of fast food? Oh, wait, let me go back to the people so y'all can see what y'all want to do. Strawberries, find your soulmate. Coconut, speak to someone who passed away one time. Grape, $50,000 deposited into your account instantly. Or the pear, perfect health. What would y'all take? The fast food tiers list. They have let's start tier 5. Jack in the Box, Arby's, and I don't know what the fuck that is. Mandarin? I don't know what that is. Stop. Why'd you do that? Number 4 is Subway, Burger King, Papa John's, Pizza Hut, Sbarro, Little Caesars. They got all the pizza in there. Quiznos, Carl's Jr.'s, Bojangles. Bojangles should be a little higher.
I don't really go to Bo, so I don't know.
3 is Panera, KFC, Domino's, In-N-Out, Jimmy John's, Moe's. Bro, Jimmy John's is worse than fucking... I'd rather go to Quiznos, Bojangles, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Burger King than fucking Jimmy John's. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I don't like it.
Moe's is booty.
Moe's is
Steak and Shake's alright. I only had Whataburger one time. Dairy Queen, Panda Express, Sonic. Which one of these is too low?
How the fuck are you? Let me. Is they fit?
Let me see number 2. Hold on. Read number 2 out. Read number 2.
Number 2, Taco Bell, Popeyes.
Popeyes
Wendy's,
should be number 1, nigga. Popeyes should be in the first tier.
Raising Cane's. What is that?
They got Raising Cane's out here in
that?
Athens. It's like Zaxby's. It's kind of like Zaxby's. Is Zaxby's on there anyway?
Zaxby's ain't even on here. Zaxby's should be on here. Cookout. And then Cookout for that last one. So okay. Cookout, Raising Cane's, Wendy's, Popeyes, and Taco Bell.
Okay, number 1.
The first tier is Chick-fil-A, Five Guys, McDonald's, and Chipotle.
Niggas put fucking Five Guys in tier 1.
I wouldn't put that.
I'd rather go to Burger King than Five Guys. The fuck out of here. Which one's too low? Popeyes should be number 1 in the first tier.
I think Popeyes probably be number 1, bro. Popeyes probably in number 1, man, to be real with you.
Is too low. Bojangles is too low, too. Subway might be too low. Subway you could probably put in like 3.
Yeah, I put Subway in maybe 2, actually.
Who got the best subs? Publix?
Jersey Mike's.
You said Jersey Mike's got the best subs?
Or Firehouse.
I like Firehouse over Subway.
Actually, you know what? Firehouse ain't even on there. Firehouse got the best subs.
It's better than Publix?
I think it is, bro. Firehouse, bro.
I fuck with Firehouse.
Firehouse is
I fuck with
pretty good.
Firehouse. I get the club on the sub there. Shit's pretty good.
Fuck is up
That
with
shit's
you in the
hot.
club, bro?
It's bacon and shit on it though. I like clubs. I like going to the club. I like eating club. I like all that shit. What you mean? What you mean? Nigga, I was watching Friday the other night. Bro, Friday might be the best black movie ever made.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
The first Friday is the best classic black movie ever. What's better than Friday then?
They have a lot of movies.
I'm saying
Def Jam's How to Be a Player, bro.
Nigga, Friday's better than that.
Boys in the Hood is even better than that.
No.
Shut the fuck up.
Friday's funny.
Even Don't Be a Menace to South Central.
No. It's not better than
Shut
Friday.
the fuck
it's not
up.
Better than Friday.
Yo.
It's not better than Friday. No, it's not better than Friday. That's just my opinion. Yeah. That's all we got for Would You Rather. Brandon's Cap or No Cap segment is next.
Here we go.
I gotta go to Instagram.
I was trying to search for that sound to load it in there.
What?
You gotta mix it.
Capaholics, that?
Yeah, we gotta mix it.
Okay.
I gotta download it and mix it.
Okay, mix it then, nigga. You a producer. You a producer. This is a video Diddy posted.
You could be eating mango too with the ocean as your background. I ain't special. I want it bad. You feel me? I'm not gonna allow myself to not have mango.
He's eating mango on the beach. Beautiful, nice little view. Now the cap or no cap comes into play with his caption that he put on this video.
What did he say?
He said, "One day when I was growing up, I woke up and there was 15 roaches on my face. At that moment, I said, hell no. I refuse to live like this. Work hard, believe in your crazy dreams, and never settle. Hashtag love." I love the positivity that he's putting out.
No cap.
He's not capping 15 roaches?
No cap.
So he had 15 roaches on his face. He's not
may
capping.
not have been 15 per se. I'm pretty sure he didn't
okay,
count.
then it's cap if it ain't 15.
How he gonna actually know the amount of roaches? It probably was a lot of
like
fucking
this.
roaches, bro.
1, 2, 3, 4. This nigga was like,
oh, another one.
Cap, no cap.
No cap. I think
One day when I was growing up, I woke up and there were 15 roaches on my face.
Bro, it used to be...
What the fuck is wrong with this
I
nigga?
felt like there was one in my throat, nigga.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You alright? Now, for that sounds like an incredibly crazy story. And for Diddy to have been around this long, I kind of feel like he would have told this story by now. About this 15 roaches on his face.
That's true.
Like, he's been around for a long time. He's seen a lot of shit in hip-hop.
But has he really even told stories like that?
Did he always tell? I didn't even see how he jumped in the water. Damn, this nigga right here. But now, shout out to Diddy for putting out positivity, never settle. He's right. Work hard, believe in your crazy dreams, and never settle. He's absolutely right. But 15 roaches, I'm saying that's cap. I don't believe that. If Diddy didn't wake up and have 15 fucking roaches on his
You'd be
face.
surprised, bro, how much shit will be on you when you wake up, bro.
And like exactly like you said, how you know it's 15 roaches? How the fuck you know that?
Probably had no food. You had to eat them.
The second cap or no cap. Damn, I deleted it. I fucking deleted this shit. It was something about Jizzy. Jizzy's a legend, right? I told you, Diddy and Jizzy. Oh no, it's right here. It's actually right here. It's right here. Jizzy talks about how he saved money.
Stick said Jizzy. Don't fucking skip over that. What the fuck you thinking about, bro? This dude said Jizzy. What the fuck? Fuck you thinking about, bro? You on the couch with another man, bro. Relax. What is wrong with you, bro? Play the clip, bro. Come on, bro. Stop fucking around, bro.
Why the fuck did you say that?
That's what you said, bro. You said Jizzy.
I'd have to go back in here because I thought I said Jizzy and Diddy at the same time. I thought that's what I said. What is it, 49 minutes? I'll go back and listen. Jizzy explains how he saved money while he was in the streets. Hold on.
When I made a decision, I was like, yo, I'm gonna stack me some money because I had stacked up like maybe like $1,500. Yeah. I was like, yo, I can really stack some money. So every day for almost 2.5, 3 years, I walked the subway and got me a $2 meal, and that's the only money I spent every day. $2. I got a drink, a cookie, bag of chips, and a 6-inch sub. Every day. Stop. For 2 years. And I say,
yo, what subway you went to, bro? Because I need to go there.
What I really was trying to do, and that's when I took my gains.
Cap or no cap, Jizzy says to save money while he was trying to get on, he went to Subway every single day for 2 years and paid $2 for a fucking sub, a cookie, a drink, and some chips.
First of all, you already noticed this cap because you said every day for the past 2 or 3 years. Then
well, not
another
for the past
cap
2 or 3 years, but for 2 years.
For 2 years. Next cap is ain't no way in hell that shit costs $2 because that's like a $6 meal right there.
This nigga used to work at Subway, so he fucking knows.
Shut your Jizzy ass up, bro. What the fuck wrong with you, bro? This guy.
You used to ring up orders when you worked there, or you just made the food?
I had to make the food and ring up the orders and clean up. It's a one-man show. Remember when you had came in there, I was pissed off?
I remember that shit, bro. That shit was
mad as fuck.
Oh, that fucking Jizzy
Cat,
shit
man,
was
come
funny.
on, bro. Cat.
Episode.
The only thing you ate was fucking Subway. I don't want no fucking sandwich 7 days a fucking week. I had a whole day trapping out there. I don't want no fucking sandwich.
He said that's all the money he spent and that's all he ate. So cap?
It's cap, bro.
So Diddy cap, you said Diddy was cap too, right? 2 cap?
Yeah, 2 caps.
Damn. Cap meters going off the charts.
Because I don't know how Diddy know the amount of roaches. That was on his fucking face. If it was a lot of roaches, then maybe I understand. But then again, he would have told a story by now. So I don't know.
Episode 96, Jizzy. Why are you laughing like that? That sound like a fucking car. This nigga sounds like a fucking car. That was fucking funny. That was one of the funniest things that happened in a long time. That was fucking funny. I was literally crying. That's all we got for Brandon's cap or no cap segment, guys. What y'all think about Diddy and Jizzy? One of them capping, both of them capping. Are they both telling the truth? What do you think? So shout out segment. We gonna get to the shout out segment, man. I got 4. Are you still doing yours, right?
Yeah, I do Becca and Bianca.
Yeah.
Becca and Bianca.
All right, my first shout out, I want to give it out to Mark Phillips and RDC World, man. Mark Phillips, he's doing a lot of great things, man. We talked about him a couple weeks ago about the Bernie Mac shit. Bernie Mac's daughter wanted, she thought that Mark Phillips would be great to play Bernie Mac in a biopic. I disagree with that. Brandon said he agreed. Correct? You agreed that he would be good to play Bernie Mac, Mark Phillips?
I disagree with that.
You said you disagree?
I disagree with that.
I thought you said that. Excuse me, he might be able to do it. Could have swore you said that. I'm gonna go
maybe
back
because how he be talking sometimes. When he be talking, sometimes he'll sound like him, but I don't know, bro. Because Bernie Mac had a different type of.
I don't see it. I just see it. But, he met Cole a couple months ago when they filmed the video for that song I just played in the beginning. He did the little famous shit with Cole.
Cole. Jermaine. Cole.
These niggas is fucking stupid. He did that shit with Cole, then a couple days ago, this nigga went to the Space Jam premiere and met LeBron. LeBron embraced him. want to give a shout out to Mark Phillips, man, because he's been on Instagram for a long time.
Yeah.
RDC World, the whole RDC fucking crew, man. Like, y'all niggas is really doing y'all
And
thing, man.
they've been
Congrats to
surprisingly consistently
for a
like
long
funny.
time.
They haven't fell off. They'll still make funny ass videos
For a long time. They've
for
been
a
very
long
consistent.
fucking time.
Yeah, so shout out to Mark Phillips and RDC World, man, because there's some amazing shit to be able to live out your dreams. Because he did a lot of LeBron skits, and LeBron could have took that. A lot of them skits he could have took the wrong way and be like, man, fuck this nigga. But he understands that it's just all comedy. Because he be clowning a lot of niggas in them skits. That should be fucking funny. So yeah, shout out to them, man. That's my first one. I want to give my second shout outs to Vince Staples and my baby, Snow Allegra. Just want to give a shout out to him. Vince Staples, he put out a nice little project, man. I feel like I talked about Tyler's project on here when we had the 2-year anniversary. Tyler, the Creator, had a really good album. And Vince Staples, the name of his album is Vince Staples. So he's been out for a little while. So I don't know why this is now being his self-titled album. But yeah, his album is really good. And Snow Allegra, she put out I think this is her second or third album, Temporary Highs in the Violet Skies.
That was the second.
Yeah, it might be her second. That was really good. I haven't really got to play them in a couple days, but yeah, they put those albums out last Friday. Vince Staples with Snow Allegra. What's so funny?
I mean, a couple hours.
Get the fuck out of here. I want to give a shout out to them. Snow Allegra was one of my shout out segments a couple weeks ago. I compared her. You know what's so funny? I remember I was like, I said that. I was like, her music reminds me of Sade, but I was like, I'm not saying she sounds like Sade. She's not better than Sade.
Reminds you.
Somebody's tweeted that shit. They was like, Snow Allegra is our accommodate Sade. They was killing this nigga, bro. I was like, damn, I'm glad I didn't say that shit. Bro, they was fucking torturing this nigga on Twitter, bro. They was going in on this nigga.
She reminds me
got
a little
that
bit
dreamy sounding music.
She reminds me a little bit of Alicia Keys too, to be honest. She got a little bit of Alicia Keys.
That's my baby. Hey, Snow. But no, they put out albums. What else I got? There's a group of Atlanta entrepreneurs. They are opening the first black-owned mall. It is going to be called the New Black Wall Street Market. It was set to open on, when's Labor Day? Is that past? No, September. Labor Day weekend in Stonecrest. It's called the New Black Wall Street. So shout out to you guys. They're opening the first black-owned mall. And my last shout out is going out to Zelia Avant-Garde of Louisiana. 14 years old. She was crowned the first black African American champion of the Scripps National Spelling Bee. And
so it wasn't Indian this time?
No, it wasn't Indian this time.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Oh, the
word is Maria. It's a genus of tropical Asiatic and Australian trees having pinnate leaves and flowers with imbricated petals. Maria.
She was like, oh shit.
Maria. Does this word contain like the English name Murray, which could be the name of a comedian? Or like just the English name?
Yeah.
I don't see that here.
Bill Murray made the spelling bee.
Maria.
It tells you she's on the right track, though.
Wait.
Oh, they got it. It's Murraya.
It's formed in Latin from a Swedish name.
Maria. Murraya.
Oh, I spelled it wrong, I think. But that's right in front of me. Yeah, she won.
Giving them Indian kids a run for
their
money.
And she can hoop. She hoops. She's really, my bad. That shit's loud as fuck. My bad, y'all. She's really talented. She can hoop. Spelling bee, she won that shit. She's fucking on a unicycle, dribbling 3 fucking basketballs. Like, she's really talented. So shout out to her, man.
Shout out to you,
luck.
man.
She'll cross your ass up. Nigga. She won't cross me up, but she'll cross you up.
She'll cross both of us up.
No, nigga.
She would.
Oh, smack that shit. Get that shit out of here. And she met Curry.
She gonna be like, D-O-N-T, do that.
Nigga said Jizzy. That was fucking funny.
That's what you said.
Shout out to Zelia Avant-Garde. If I said her name wrong, please excuse me. I'm
the creator of Zelda?
You're wrong. Congratulations to you. Congrats to Mark Phillips, RDC World. Congrats to Snow Allegra, Vince Staples. Congrats to those black entrepreneurs opening that.
Shout out to Bianca Chambers. You got your car back. Got your car back. You know, a lot of people.
Oh, that was a shout out. I thought it was some other shit.
Shout out to you and shout out to Becca. What's her name? Becca. Damn it, Becca Myers.
Becca Jones.
The U.S. Olympics.
Oh yeah, shout out to you. Yeah, because you're really talented too. Like, I can't believe you can swim.
A crazy Paralympian for doing this kind of stuff. Deaf and you know your vision is going. So
That's fucking crazy. Insane. I still can't believe.
Shout out to you.
We just keep talking to each other. Nigga said Jizzy. How is Jizzy spelled? So I can spell it right when I name this episode. Jizzy.
This dude is still talking about this shit.
No, I'm asking. So that's gonna be the name of the episode.
I don't know, bro.
Is it Jizzy? Oh, you were saying like jizz. That's what you were laughing at. I was laughing at some other shit. That's what you meant.
What the fuck else would you possibly be laughing at, P? You tell me what else could in context that could be.
We can move on.
Go ahead and tell me.
We can move on. We're going to music now. That's all we have for the shout out segment. Congrats to all you guys. Shout out to you. Music. We're going to get into music. Then we got sports. DMX's cause of death has been officially revealed. Rest in peace to DMX. Says according to @Vulture, DMX's official cause of death was a cocaine-induced heart attack that caused lack of blood circulation to his brain. This is via the Westchester County Medical Examiner. Rest in peace to DMX and condolences and prayers still to his family. What month was that? Was that last month or the month before?
The month before, bro.
Yeah. Rest in peace, DMX, man. Rest in peace to the legend. This nigga called me out. No, nigga, I listen to DMX. Nigga, fuck you talking about. Remember you
said I do. Shit? I listen to it at the gym.
Yeah, shout out and rest in peace to DMX. Also, rest in peace to Pop Smoke and happy birthday. Today would have been Pop Smoke's 22nd birthday. And that tripped me out. Yes, that's what tripped me out. I was like, this nigga was only 21 years old. And they murdered this dude. For what? Get a couple dollars? His album Faith just released last Friday. I saw a lot of negative reviews on this album. I haven't listened to it yet, but I saw a lot of people saying that it was very feature heavy, too many features. Pop Smoke, there was interviews coming out of in the past where he was saying like he didn't want a lot of features on his album. He doesn't fuck with a lot of niggas like that, and there's a lot of features on this shit. But it's on pace to sell 120,000 first week, which is good. So people are listening to it, people are streaming it. So rest in peace to Pop Smoke.
Rest in peace.
And again, as we said earlier, we want to send rest in peace and condolences to the family of Biz Markie. He passed away at the age of 57. Legendary MC, entertainer, beatboxer, producer, all those in one. He passed away. A family member said on Friday around 6:25 p.m. at a Baltimore hospital. I believe it was complications to diabetes. It doesn't say it right here, but I believe that's what I read on another article. Complications of diabetes. 57
that's
still,
what I read too.
Yeah, it's still kind of young. So rest in peace, Biz Markie, man, the legend.
Rest in peace.
Shout out to him. And is that all my rest in peace, man? Yeah, man. Start off sad. We'll go to a positive route.
Well,
what? Oh, you got one for rap?
Yeah.
What you got for music? Should we call this the rap segment or just stick with music?
Stick with music.
Okay. I'm glad
rest in peace, KTS Dre.
Oh, damn, nigga. Damn. Okay, go ahead.
And there was another person too, but I had to look him up, so I don't even know. See if you find out another person, the other person.
That was murdered.
It was another person, bro. But so the Chicago rapper KTS Dre, rest in peace to him. He was he walked out of jail. He got arrested on felony possession of a firearm and violating probation, and some people had pulled up on him in SUVs, about a couple people from each car, and they killed him.
Damn, this shit.
They gunned him down.
He died from as many as 64 wounds to his face, head, chest, and other parts of his body. Jesus Christ.
So it was an ambush killing.
This was in Georgia, yeah.
Yeah, it was an ambush killing. And it happened Saturday after somebody had posted bail for him, and he's walking toward a waiting vehicle around 8:50.
Damn, as soon as he got out of jail?
2 cars pull up in which several gunmen emerged and opened fire at close range.
Says the other person was a 35-year-old woman who was just standing around, just an innocent bystander. I just had it, I lost it. No, she was 60 years old, I believe. Damn, I just fucking seen it and I fucking lost it. But yeah, it was a woman.
There was another
a second gunshot victim, 35-year-old woman who had been standing nearby, suffered a graze wound to her mouth and was taken to a hospital. Yeah, she's expected to survive. But yeah, rest in peace to him, man. That's fucking brutal, bro. To just get taken out of jail. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, bro. That's a fucked up. That's all you had?
That's all I have, man. Rest in peace. There was another person that had died too, but I can't. I don't have it in here, but I think it's either him or the other person related because they made a video. This is an O Block.
This is an O Block? Yeah. Okay, do that if you want to. So yeah, again, rest in peace KTS Dre, rest in peace Biz Markie, rest in peace DMX, rest in peace Pop Smoke. I gotta take a little swig of water. The next thing I have is about The Weeknd. Your favorite artist?
Angelina Jolie shit.
Said what?
The Angelina Jolie shit.
No, but I did see that he's dating her. What do you think about that? I thought she was still married to Brad Pitt. They got divorced?
They got divorced.
How long ago was that?
Couple months.
Angelina was on the market and I didn't know about it? Yeah, why you do me like that? This nigga's so disrespectful. The Weeknd tweeted. He said, what is this? Massaging it now. Being sweet to it. Giving... Wait. I'm reading this in the wrong order, I think.
What?
I'm like, what is he massaging? He said, this tour is going to be madness. Just so there's no confusion, I have a full body of work coming. I'm massaging it now. Being sweet to it. I'm giving it some tender, loving care. He said, we're getting there. He put a little CD emoji. He said, I'm really proud of this one. And Metro Boomin retweeted all his tweets. So maybe Metro Boomin's going to have some involvement with this project, which that would be cool to hear. I like Metro. But The Weeknd, I think it's called The Dawn. Remember he said The Dawn is coming or some shit? Yeah, Weeknd's coming. This is your guy. You're a hater. How you going to hate on your own guy?
I mean,
you just want to hear, you want the old vibes. The old 2012 Weeknd vibes.
Old Weeknd is a lot different from now. But he a pop star now. I guess it's expected. You still have his old shit.
Yeah, you can go back.
We'll see how it is.
He was
definitely right about that Party Next Door album.
Yeah, Party Next Door's album was better than The Weeknd's album, for sure. I haven't listened to Party Next Door's album in a long time, but I haven't listened to The Weeknd's shit in a long time. What was that shit called?
To Blinding Light. No, that wasn't Blinding Lights. Was it Light? Some shit. I don't know, bro.
I got punched in the face or something. He had all that bloody shit on his face or some shit like that. Nigga, did you see Uncut Gems? That movie with Adam Sandler and him and with Weeknd was in there?
I saw it.
What happened at the end? This nigga be fucking.
He got smoked. What you mean?
Who'd you see it with?
I mean,
when did you see it? You didn't tell me you seen that shit. You're a fucking liar. You didn't see that shit.
Right here on his couch.
Who else was in it?
The Weeknd.
The Weeknd was in it for 5 minutes, nigga.
KG.
Who else? What happened at the end besides him getting smoked? Spoiler alert if you haven't seen Uncut Gems.
She got the money.
Who got the money?
His girl. His girl.
You're wrong. What'd you give that movie out of a 10? That was a good movie. I watched it again a couple weeks ago.
8.5.
That was a good movie. You didn't expect him to get smoked? I was sitting there watching it, and I was like, bro, he didn't even have to shoot the nigga. Like, why
he
did he
didn't have to shoot him. I didn't expect him to get smoked.
Like, he didn't even have to shoot this nigga, dog. He could have just... The nigga won the bet. He was just mad he was in that fucking shit for so long.
He was smiling, too, when he had that. Like, yeah, we won. He died with a smile on his face.
That shit was fucked up. But yeah, off that, Young Dolph is dropping the album next Friday. And I'm only bringing that up because his last album was really good. Remember that shit? That shit was pretty good. I forgot what it was called, which is fucked up, but it was a really good album. Paper Route Illuminati. That's the cover.
Young Damn, Dolph. That's a hard cover. That's a hard cover.
That's
a hard cover, bro.
Nigga, that fucking cover with fucking...
That's a hard cover. Let me see
fucking,
it.
What's it called? Which you ain't like with Moneybag Yo and fucking Black Youngster. That shit was harder than that. Paper Route Illuminati.
This is a pretty hard cover. I like this.
I didn't have this written down, but 2
There's his eye.
2 Chainz said that he's only releasing one more trap album. That's it.
What else he gonna do? Pop?
Gospel. I don't know. He just said he tweeted that he's only making one more trap album. 2 Chainz. This is what he said. I'm just telling you. I'm just spreading news.
It's probably gonna be a good album.
Yeah, all right. Looks like Kanye's about to get ready to drop an album. It has been announced that it is supposed to be called Donda. They're having a listening event here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in 2 days. 8 p.m. Tickets went on sale here in the Falcons sorry ass stadium. You can buy tickets if you want to go there. There have been people attending parties that he's been playing the album at. It looks like it says it'll reportedly feature Lil Baby, Baby Keem, Post Malone, Travis Scott, and more. It's called Donda, like I said. And he is now going to perform at Rolling Loud in Miami. He's been added to the lineup on July 25th, so in a couple days. Which that would be fucking crazy. Kanye at Rolling Loud. I don't even like Kanye like that, but that would be insane.
I could be mistaken, but I could have sworn that last album was going to be the last rap album.
Well, I thought it was the last gospel. No.
Oh,
he's saying before that.
He said it was going to be the last rap album.
Niggas be lying.
And I said that too, and I'm like,
so then 2 Chainz lying.
Bro, 2 Chainz, yo, shut up. Jizzy ass up.
This is a tweet from Justin LeBoy. He said, Kanye played his album for me and Kevin Durant last night in Vegas. Man, listen, the production is light years ahead of its time, and the bars sound like he's broke again and hungry trying to get signed again. Any artists who plan on dropping soon should push it back respectfully. No, I'm not going to buy too much.
I'm not going to buy that either, bro.
I'll listen to it. I'll definitely listen to it.
Yeah, I'll listen to
it.
I like Jesus Walks.
Nigga, that was like.
I mean, Jesus is king, right?
It was like 50 years ago.
Jesus is king, right?
You haven't listened to it again. You don't wake up on Sunday mornings playing that.
I don't.
When the last time you been to service?
Been a while, bro.
You're a sinner.
We're both sinners. We're all sinners.
That Rick and Morty episode yesterday was trash. That shit was ass. That was the worst one that they had in season 5 or 4. That shit was trash.
They said the episodes be dropping Sunday.
Yeah, it was yesterday. Well, 2 days ago. That shit was trash. That one sucked. Just a little sidebar. All right, everybody's debating about this. I got 2 more things for music. This is a video you saw what DaBaby did with them kids.
Oh, the candy bar?
Yeah, I'll play the video here. The kids. Oh, let me just say it before I play it, because y'all ain't gonna know what the fuck going on as I'm playing it. The kids are going up to the fucking car trying to get Baby to buy some candy. Hold on, I gotta see how much they ask. They want $200 for the entire box of Skittles and Gushers. And so DaBaby said $200. And they're $2 a pack. But for the entire box, they want $200. And the candy's $2 a pack. They sell it for.
How many candy bars in there?
How much you want for your box? These niggas. You make $400 off that, and you sell them for $2. So let's count. Let's count. Exactly. What's 34 times 2, my boy? It ain't 200.
And he has a stack of money in his hand as he's talking to them.
Who, him? Oh,
it ain't $100. $68. What about you? See, look, see. You give me 1, 2.
And he gave them both $2 each for the candy.
$1 each, I ain't bet. You gotta use your head, man. You trying to play, but I was gonna bless you anyway. You got the $200, now you got $2. Y'all be good. Look, they pissed. Look, they got me fucked up. Put my bankroll back in the bag. Look at that shit. Look, they got me fucked up, nigga. I used to sell candy too. They got me.
Is he wrong?
No.
Why is he not wrong in your opinion?
Because he's not. It's his money. He can do whatever the fuck he want to do, bro. He don't have to willingly go out and hand his money over just because kids selling candy. What the fuck you think is this? This ain't charity.
Would you have given them the money that they asked for? The $200?
Me, I probably would have.
What would your reaction been if they said $200 for the whole box?
I probably wouldn't do that, to be honest. I probably would actually just probably a little less than how he did, to be honest. I wouldn't have did that, but I'd have been like $200. I'm like, how you selling it for like this much? I wouldn't have just gave you $200 for a box of candy that's like fucking $24 or some shit. I wouldn't have did that.
When I first saw the video, I was like, that's kind of fucked up how he's laughing at them after he closed the door. But
yeah, that is fucked up. But
after watching it a couple times, I'm kind of like, yeah. I mean, they did try to get over on him, but if I was the baby, I still would have just gave. I wouldn't have gave him $200. I probably would have gave him like $50. Or I would have gave them what they said they'd sell it for $2 and 30, 40. I probably would have gave them like $100 maybe. I probably would have given them $100 each.
I probably would have did that.
$100 each?
Yeah, that would have been fair.
Why? Because I said that?
No, it just makes sense. Okay. $68 for what, the whole pack?
Yeah.
Okay. $2 a pop.
Okay, that's cool. But yeah, everybody's talking about
he could do whatever the fuck he wants to do with his money. It's his money. What do y'all care? Why do y'all motherfuckers?
No. It wasn't like they were
like why?
They weren't critiquing what he did. People were saying that if you think that he was wrong, then something's wrong with you. If you think DaBaby was wrong, then something's wrong with you.
If you think that he was wrong?
Yes. That's what people were saying. If you think he was wrong for giving them $2 when they tried to play him, then something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with your mind. That's what I saw people saying on social media.
I mean, they out there trying to get their money, man, but
$200 for some candy.
If they would have been up front, he probably definitely would have still fucked with them. Because knowing DaBaby, bro, he'd probably still fuck with them, bro.
Yeah, somebody asked him about the actual situation.
Important lesson there, like when you try to be greedy, you'll block your blessing.
Absolutely, that's exactly what happened.
Anytime I buy something from somebody else and like that, like I buy the whole thing, especially when it's kids, so I give them the opportunity to just make it make sense why you want $200 for this.
You tell me, man. I usually charge somebody this for the whole box. I'm just gonna charge you $2 all the way down. And I looked at them, gave them $1,000.
But I respect their hustle. I ain't cuss them out and this and that. I gave them knowledge and bought one piece of candy from each of them and clothes.
I think that
he's not wrong.
And to be honest, bro, hard knock life, bro. That's how you learn. To be honest, take it as a lesson, chalk it up as that. That's it. Because at the end of the day, in this life here, there ain't no handouts. There ain't no handouts. Period.
That's facts.
So take it as a lesson. Don't feel bad for them. If anything, they out there hustling even harder right now. They out there hustling even harder just because of that. So
they look mad when they was walking away.
So you can't be mad at that. Like, you just gotta get it how you live. I mean, just what it is.
Okay. No, but look. Aside from that, this is the last thing I got for music. Aside from this, I have something that I actually want to talk about. That's actually very not important, but it's a good debate topic. It has to do with Isaiah Rashad. So Isaiah Rashad's album, he probably has a release date for it. The House is Burning is going to drop next Friday on 7/30. I've been talking about this shit for a long time. I feel like this is gonna be album of the year candidate. House is Burning next week. We gonna see. I'm not gonna say a bunch of bullshit because we don't know. I was on YouTube last night too, and I was watching like snippets of the album that he's been playing for like the past 5 years, and I'm just like, bro, if this nigga doesn't put some of these songs on these albums, because you know how these rappers do, they'll play these snippets and you'll never hear the shit. But some of them shits I was listening to last night, I'm like, bro, this nigga will be insane if he doesn't put this on the album. But aside from that, he's with TDE, by the way, for those that don't know, Kendrick's label. Looks like SZA's going to be on there. Kendrick's probably going to be on there. I think this is going to be the album of the year until probably Drake drops. From what I've been seeing lately, everybody's saying that this Drake album is going to be his best album. Oh, we'll see, though. We're not going to believe it till we actually hear it. But this Isaiah album, I'm telling you, this is going to be the one. But I was watching another YouTube video, right? And he was talking about, this was like a couple years ago. But he was talking about how his son has autism. He has a son from a girl that he's not with anymore. And he doesn't have a relationship with his son because the son with autism, his mom, is upset that Isaiah's with another girl. So she doesn't let him see his son that has autism. So he's like, it's kind of fucked up that I don't even have a relationship with my son. And he don't see me. And it makes it even harder that he has autism and he don't even see me. He was just saying a whole bunch of he was just spilling out a whole bunch of shit on Instagram Live. This is old. But he said this. I want to play this. I want to see what you think. He was pretty much saying that, in a nutshell, I'll play it. He was pretty much saying that you can't love your kid more than you love yourself. I'm going to play what he said. Again, he said that you cannot love your child more than you love yourself. I'll play what he said, though. It's like a minute and a half.
So much like, bro, having a daughter that I love so much, bro, be like on some... My daughter's not more important to me. She's important as fuck, but she's not more important to me. If I want to take care of myself, I can't take care of her. And most of these motherfuckers be around this motherfucker being like, acting like they love somebody else more than they love themselves. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I take care of my kid. Fuck you. Don't ever say start taking care of your seed. Nigga,
somebody commented
somebody
that.
Gonna fuck you up. Don't even put that in my comment shit. Like real shit. That shit lame as hell, cuz. Don't even say that. When I say I love something more than my, like, nigga, do you love anything more than you love yourself? You don't. And if you do, you whack as fuck. You the only person you got for yourself. Nigga, you created something. You can't love something you created more than you love yourself. Like, don't ever hit me with that shit. Don't ever, like, quit being a fan of mine. Like, delete my shit out your iTunes with that weak shit. That shit weak as hell. Damn. That's the reason why I hop on this shit, because I have so many opinions that niggas ain't gonna fuck with that I believe is the truth, cuz. Like, you can't love nobody more than you love yourself. And if you do, you lame as fuck. Like, you lame as fuck. My mom does not love me more than she loves herself. She'll do whatever for me, but I know, that's why, like, I know my mom enough to know that. Y'all niggas, like, whoever said this shit, bro, like, oh, like, bro.
That was it. I 100% disagree with what he's saying. I'm not mad that that's his opinion at all. If he feels like that, then that's his opinion. But I 100% disagree with what he's saying.
You fucking sound stupid, bro.
Well, that's his opinion. I mean, if you think that...
bro. Whatever, bro.
That's his opinion. You can't call somebody stupid because that's their opinion.
He called other people stupid because they don't believe in what he believes in.
Well, I think he was mad that somebody said take care of your kids too, so that might have been why too.
Bro. The fuck out of here.
I mean, if somebody comments say go take care of your kid while you're talking about some shit like that, you might be upset too, Brady.
Fucking stupid. I ain't gonna say no stupid shit like that.
I disagree but I could see why somebody would think that though. That's why I'm not gonna sit here and say you're fucking stupid, because I could see why somebody would think that.
I'm gonna sit here and say you're stupid.
I can see that you just want to hate on somebody that I like. That's all it is. Because he likes to hate on Cole and Isaiah. He just likes to hate on.
I don't really hate them. That's the funny part. I don't really hate them. I just be playing around. But that right there, that's stupid. Like,
I could see why somebody would say that though, but
how do you see that somebody can say that? Explain to me how. That because there's nobody going to be there to provide them, so you ultimately have to love yourself so that you can take care of yourself enough to take care of them. Is that the point you're trying to make?
That's exactly what he said. That's what he said. Here, bro. If that's what he believes, what you want me to say?
If that's what he believes,
that's what he said. You can't take what is someone.
I approach that as selfish.
Ain't that what Lauryn Hill said? You can't take.
That's
you can't
cool.
conquer the enemy within
yourself. That's cool, but at the end of the day, fucking you bringing a kid in here who doesn't love their kid and wouldn't do anything for their child.
That's not what he said, Brandon. That's not what he said. He literally said, I would do anything for my daughter, but I love myself.
But you have to love yourself more than that. Nah, bro, that's not. I don't see it that way, bro.
I don't either, but
I don't see it
I'm just saying that's not what he said, what you just said. But I agree. I disagree with what he's saying, but you twisting his words. That was not what he said. He was just saying that he believes that you have to love yourself before you can love anybody else. That's what he's saying. And I've heard we've heard people say that before. He ain't the first nigga to say this shit.
I understand that from a relationship standpoint. I understand that from a relationship.
Is there a difference?
There's a difference. What do you mean? There is a difference. You're not in a relationship.
Because the kid? Because it's your kid?
Yeah. You're not in a relationship with your kid. That's your obligation.
Right, okay.
There's a difference.
How big of a difference is it?
A big difference. There's an obligation, and because you could not even be in a relationship, but you still have an obligation to your kid whether you like it or not. You have the obligation to raise them, take care of them, and feed them and clothe them.
Yeah,
you have an obligation to them.
A sane person thinks so.
A relationship, it can be done, it can be whatever, but that kid that is with you, that's your seed, that's your blood.
Yeah. When I first saw that, I was like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? But I could see why somebody would think that. And then what do you say? My mama loves me, but I know she loves herself more than me. I don't know.
No. I can guarantee you right now, I would not say the same thing about my mama or my grandmother.
You don't think your grandmother or your mom?
I would put my life on that.
You don't think that they love themselves more than they love you?
No.
You know what's so crazy? You'll never know that.
I wouldn't know that.
That's the thing about it.
But it's
something.
That's why we can
sit here and debate this, but we'll never know.
I understand that we would never know that, but I definitely feel it 100%, and that's something that you can't deny.
I feel you.
Definitely feeling it over the years that you've lived, and being able for me to just say that right now, that means I've known certain things up until this point for me to makes me say that, and I can say that wholeheartedly that's what it is.
Yeah, I disagree with what he's saying. I definitely disagree. Like I said, when I first heard that, I was like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? That autism story about his son, that was kind of fucked up.
That right there, bro, I don't know what to say about that, man. I feel for you on that, bro.
And his daughter is with the other girl.
Fucked up because you females are so fucking fickle, bro.
Yeah.
You females, bro. You trifling ass motherfuckers,
and he says
bro.
he doesn't have a relationship with his son because of her.
Trifling ass motherfuckers, bro. You just be tripping, bro. Just because he's with another female, you won't allow him to see his child.
And he had because he got her pregnant, and that's what a girl would do. A nigga have a baby with somebody else. You
the definition of a dumb bitch.
Yeah.
And yeah, I said that.
Oh, and he was saying that his son having autism. He was like, I don't even know how to make a song about it. He was like, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to make a song about it. Like, it fucks me up that I can't see him. I don't even know how to make a song about it.
Yeah, because that's your child, bro. To think that you can't spend or see your child, bro, that your child that has these, let alone set aside needs and autism and all that stuff, but this is your child. Even if we're talking about just a regular child, because I know people, some stupid motherfuckers can go weeks without seeing that child. That's cool to them, whatever, bro. But
she gonna be me though.
I don't get it. Like, for him to feel that and him talking about that, it must have to hurt him on a deep level, because that shit is fucked up. Not being able to see your child.
Yeah, that was like 3 years ago he put that out. But yeah, he was apparently drunk, and he said he had talked to his dad, and he doesn't see his dad, and his dad was like, I love you, and he was like, his dad never tells me. Like, Isaiah be going through some shit, so he almost got kicked out of TDE twice. So, his album comes out next Friday. I'll talk about it in 2 weeks when the album comes out. But yeah, I do think it's gonna be album of the year candidate. The House is Burning next week. That's all I have. What do you guys think? Is it possible? What did he say? Should you love yourself more than you love your kid? That's the question. Should you love yourself more than you love your child? That's the question. Yes or no? What do you guys think? We're going to move on to sports. We'll run through it real quick. Probably not going to have enough time to do a little dibble-dabble in the Q&A like I said. But it's okay. It's okay. Oh, and to the ladies that we interviewed a couple weeks ago, we're probably going to use your shit later. Are we?
If it's nice this weekend.
Yeah, we'll probably use your interview. If you guys have been watching, because we interviewed some people a couple weekends ago. If you guys have been watching, you're like, why the fuck isn't our shit in there? These niggas, they just wanted us on camera.
Nah, it's not that. We just wanted, but we did want you on camera. But
don't say that. Nigga.
I meant like for the interview.
Yeah, it's for the interview. But yeah, we're gonna use your interview.
We'll use it. And
we'll probably use it next week.
It says it's clear on Sunday. Damn, it's gonna be hot as fuck.
And what's the temperature? 95?
90.
Oh yeah. We'll probably use your interview. So yeah, for sports, the first thing I have, we'll talk that UFC shit last because we weren't here last week. But what's so funny? The NBA and the Players Association, they have agreed to continue the play-in tournament for next season. So the little play-in that they had, the little play-in tournament shit that started this year, they are going to continue that next season. LeBron James says he wants to play the rest of his career with the Lakers. He said, quote, he said this on a podcast. He said, I truly hope that I can finish my career with the Lakers. And how many years is that? If it's 4, 5, 6, whatever, 7, I hope I can continue to play the game. I love being in LA. My family loves being in LA. Being with a historical franchise like the Lakers is something like, it's like being in Space Jam now. I never thought it'd be possible. Speaking of Space Jam, I heard that shit was not good. I heard it was pretty bad.
Chris, how was it?
Somebody did a review on Instagram. This dude says Space Jam 2. This movie is easily one of the worst remakes I've ever seen. This guy does movie critiques. This movie is easily one of the worst remakes I've ever seen. With an array of plot holes, bad jokes, and extremely rushed and anticlimactic ending, the movie pales in comparison to the original Space Jam.
Bro, it's a fucking kids movie. What do you expect it to fucking be, bro?
Going into the movie, I had very low expectations for LeBron's acting for obvious reasons, but his performance was still disappointing to me. His relationship with his family in the movie felt forced and unemotional. There was no hype to his basketball ability like in the original movie, and he really felt like a side character instead. The 3D style animation was terrible at times, but it looked good throughout the movie. Don Cheadle's character and the reference to other movies owned by Warner Brothers are the only bright spots. Definitely HBO Max type of movie, 3.5 out of 10. What'd you say?
It's a fucking kids movie, bro. Y'all motherfuckers going real so fucking hard. It's a fucking kids movie. This fucking movie is meant for fucking capping out at fucking 12-year-olds, bro.
Hey, every time I see a trailer and I see him acting, I'm like, this nigga's fucking terrible. But it's LeBron though. What do you expect?
Like he's a fucking basketball player. He's a basketball player. He's not a fucking actor. You
cut him there, beat Denzel.
About a fucking animated movie? Come on, bro.
Yeah, I'm not watching that shit though. My girl wanted to watch it the other night, and I was like, no, I think I'm gonna pass because it's on HBO Max. But now I passed on that.
I don't get it. Like everybody just want a reason to hate on LeBron, bro. Just want to fucking hate.
Do you think he finishes his career in LA? If you had to make a guess, do you think he stays in LA for the rest of his career?
If he says
I say no.
Where else would he go, bro? Back to Cleveland?
Maybe back to Cleveland one more time.
Think so?
Maybe. Nah, or maybe wherever his son goes, or wherever. Or if Bronny goes to the league, wherever his son goes.
That I would believe more.
Maybe that.
But the only way that I would ever see him going back to Cleveland, and it definitely probably isn't feasible because he wouldn't just go back to Cleveland and do everything on his own again. They'd have to have a team around him, and they haven't even. I haven't heard much about them.
Who, Cleveland? No.
Yeah. So even if he were to decide that, he's not just gonna go there and just fucking waste a year, and it take more than a year just to build up a franchise.
You never know what the future holds. Maybe they'll get another Kyrie-esque type player and draft another Kyrie-esque type player.
We would have heard about him by now.
I mean, the draft ain't happened yet. I don't know.
We would have heard about him.
I'm saying we don't know the next 2 to 4 years. LeBron might play another 5-6 years. We don't know what the future holds. That's what I'm saying.
6 years.
He said 4, 5, 6, 7. He loves saying that shit. This nigga right here.
So what's his favorite number?
I don't know why the fuck he said that when they first signed to Miami, but that was funny.
He might be like Tom. Tom's still kicking.
NBA Finals Game 6 is tonight. Milwaukee's up 3-2. What the fuck? This nigga's always be out. What are you, Gary, nigga? The fuck? I think Milwaukee's gonna win tonight, honestly. I bet on Phoenix, but I think Milwaukee's gonna win tonight. They at home. It's hard to win 4 straight games. Cause
how you bet? You bet somebody, or you did like through an app or something?
Yeah, an app.
Oh.
I mean, it's not illegal, so I can say it. It's not illegal.
Fuck.
I can say, yeah, I bet on that. It's an offshore fucking betting site, so it's not illegal in Georgia for me to gamble on this site, guys. If you're trying to fucking fraud me, whatever the fucking word you're trying to fucking snitch on me. Yeah. Fuck it, yeah. I think Milwaukee's gonna win tonight. You want Phoenix to win because you want Chris Paul to get his ring?
I want Chris Paul to get his ring, but
that nigga folded in that last game, B. That nigga folded, bro.
I don't think
Giannis is.
I think Giannis and the squad is just two together, man.
I wouldn't be mad if Giannis won.
I wouldn't be either. I wouldn't be either, bro.
Giannis is a really good dude. He would deserve it. He deserves it. I mean, Chris Paul deserves it too, but I think Milwaukee's gonna win tonight just because they at home and this is the game for the finals. I think they're going. It's hard to beat a team 4 times straight in the playoffs, but. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully Phoenix wins, though. Because I'd rather see a Game 7. I think it'll be more exciting for a Game 7. Let me see who the public's betting their money on. See what the money line is. Let's see. And then we'll move on to NFL. 60% put their money on Phoenix. 40% on Milwaukee. So everybody thinks Phoenix. We'll see. Did you see this about Tom Brady?
No.
Tom Brady reportedly played the entire 2020 season with a torn MCL.
Oh, I did see that, bro. I'm tripping.
Cap or no cap? You could add this in there. Not a torn ACL, torn MCL. They're similar, but they're a little different. I had a video on this on my sports channel talking about this, but what I said was, before you answer, if the GOAT says he tore his MCL, I'm going to take his word for it because he's the motherfucking GOAT. I don't have anything bad to say about this man. So if he's saying that he won the Super Bowl and did all this immaculate shit in his first year with a new team and with a torn MCL, I'm going to take his word for it.
You know what? He don't really be lying about shit like that.
He didn't look injured at all. He did not look injured at all. But
was he wearing a brace?
I don't remember him wearing a brace, Brandon. He looked fine the entire season. But if he says he did it, I'm going to take his word for it. Cap or no cap? What you think? Cap? This nigga's gonna say no cap. He's gonna say no cap because I said it.
Whole season, bro, at that level?
The entire season, Brandon. Threw 40 touchdown passes.
But then we talking about it. It could be,
and he's 40-something years old.
It could be a tear. It could be a very minor tear.
I don't know. It just says it was a torn MCL. It didn't give the extent of it. He said that it happened in his last year with the Patriots, and it just kept getting worse as the season progressed. That's what he said. This is out of his mouth.
Oh, okay.
He said it progressed.
I think it's no cap.
No cap?
Yeah.
He didn't look.
Only reason I said that is because what?
Because he's the GOAT.
With those kind of tears, it could get progressively worse. You might not notice it as much until you start getting more and more active. It's really, and he might have reached the fucking playoffs, and he might just be like, "Yo, let's stick it out a little bit longer and just get the surgery during off season."
Which he did. So he got the surgery after the Super Bowl.
I did that with my fucking knee, so.
But you didn't play in the Super Bowl and throw 40 touchdown passes and beat Aaron Rodgers in the NFC Championship game.
I don't gotta take this from a.
That's all we got for NFL news, guys.
Fucking Jizzy ass motherfucker.
For boxing, because of Tyson Fury catching COVID, they were supposed to fight this weekend. Tyson Fury and Wilder Part 3. That fight has been postponed, and it is now being fought and rescheduled to October 9th.
Go ahead. A little bit more time for you to prepare, Wilder.
What's his name?
Deontay. A little bit more time. I don't know. I don't think it's going to save you, but...
You're wrong.
I mean, I don't think it's going to save him, bro.
We going to see y'all October 9th. You going to watch it, though.
You know what? Talking all this shit, all he really got to do is catch him with one or two fucking haymakers, bro, and he's out.
Who? Fury?
Fury. But I don't think fundamentally he's boxing. He's really that good.
I think he's gonna take a little. I think he's gonna look different, a little different than what he did in the last fight. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't think he's gonna look.
How long have we has he had to prepare? When was the last fight? December? Was it December?
Let me see. Wilder Fury 2. When was that?
Was it November?
says February 22nd of last year. So it's been over a year.
Damn, bro, that's enough time to be very
So
fundamental.
so it's about a year and 8 months in between fights.
I'd agree with what you say as far as his style will have changed. Hopefully for the better.
I think
Fury will still take it.
I don't know. We'll see. UFC news. We didn't talk about it last week because we weren't here, of course. But Dustin Poirier, is that how you say his name? Poirier at UFC 264. He beat Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor broke his ankle.
That's not funny at all.
No, I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at Joe Rogan sitting
next
to this nigga like
next to him, bro.
There was no check. There was not one of my check. Your wife is in me DMs. Hey, baby. Hit me back up on chat later on. We'll be at the party. The win will come, baby.
I didn't know this, but Brandon told me the day that it's funny because we went to go get something to eat, and then we came back. We went to Waffle House. We came back. The fight was already fucking damn near over. And Brandon's roommate, he tried to fucking pause it for us, and then the shit just skipped, and we was like, what the fuck happened? This nigga's on the ground, his ankle's fucking broken. We was like, what the fuck? Literally, as soon as we sat down and I was finna eat my fucking food, we fucking missed the fucking shit. But, yeah, man, my question is, and he was saying that, because they told me apparently that fucking Poirier's wife was in McGregor's DMs. That was the alleged.
And it wasn't even alleged. She was.
Oh, it well. Yeah,
she
tried
was
to send him a request.
But
what she wanted.
Apparently she was asking him for the donation from their previous fight that McGregor had promised to the foundation that Poirier has.
Why couldn't Dustin ask that?
Huh?
Why couldn't Dustin just ask that? Why she gotta ask?
Because that's not probably what she wanted.
What you think she wanted?
The Irish dick. What you mean, bro?
My question is,
you wanted to fuck. That's what.
Why does he lose because his leg broke? That's not fair to me. To me, that's not fair. Like, why is Poirier like the winner?
He can't fight anymore. What do you mean?
But why do you could declare him winner? Why do you just don't do the fight again? Why you just don't wait or just call it a draw or something like that? Why does he have to be declared the winner because this nigga broke his leg? It's not like this nigga broke his leg. He broke his leg on some freak shit.
Even on points, Poirier still would have won because he was taking elbows to the face.
It's the first round though.
I get
and
that.
He broke his ankle in the first round. Why is this man automatically declared the winner?
But it was declared TKO by Doc. I don't know if they put doctor stoppage on it.
They didn't. That's what McGregor
okay.
wanted, but they didn't apparently.
Because it's just right, bro. It's just what it is. You can't predict out what's gonna happen, bro.
So I accidentally break my ankle.
And McGregor's he changed up his fucking stance from being flat foot back up to fucking on his toes and shit like that.
Khabib had some words on Twitter afterwards. He said, "Good always defeats evil. Very happy for Dustin Poirier. I hope you will get the belt at the end of the year." Conor McGregor underwent surgery to fix his broken leg, and he said, quote, "I was injured going into the fight. Asked Dana White, asked the UFC, asked Dr. Davison, the head doctor of the UFC. I had stress fractures in my leg going into that cage." Cap or no cap? Is he lying?
Capaholic. Capaholics.
I think he said some shit about the fight too. What the fuck is it gonna play?
What's up, fight fans? The Notorious here. Just out of the surgery room. Everything went to plan. Everything went perfect. I'm feeling tremendous. We got 6 weeks on a crutch now, and then we begin to build back. What's up?
Do you think his career's over with?
Yeah.
Think he's done?
I think he's done, man.
Joe, I want to thank.
I like Conor McGregor, bro, just because he's just he's like the Mike Tyson of the UFC, bro. He'll talk shit, bro, and he'll just the shit that the mind games that he plays, and the mind games that when you compare him how Mike Tyson used to be, how he'll get into your head. He's just no one can sell a fucking fight like him.
That's a very strong comparison.
I'm telling you, that's really the only comparison that you can really make, bro. Because there's nobody that I know can really do that like how Mike Tyson did, and Mike Tyson did that shit to the level.
What about Floyd?
No.
Okay.
No. 100% no. Trash talk. We're talking about like building a fight up, bro. Tyson.
Yeah, I agree. But
But Conor, I don't know, man. I think just money just made him the way he is now, man. I don't know if he's not hungry anymore. Maybe he's not hungry anymore, but I don't see him coming back to this. We talking about like off of 2 loss, and I think the previous one to
2 in a
row, and then the previous one was Justin Gaethje, and then Cerrone, which is I think it's just fucked up
that he just automatically loses because his leg broke. I mean, I can see if Poirier broke his leg, but he didn't break it. It's just like he just stepped back and the shit broke.
Because then it would go into the realm of tap outs and submissions. Because remember, that's still an option right there. Because they have to do a stoppage for that. You know, you have to not a stoppage, but they have to declare you TKO. You know, out.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
You'd put that in the same class, is what I'm saying, as a submission.
But why? His nigga accidentally broke his leg. If somebody's submitting you, they're doing that to you.
He's a fighter, bro. He should know to be fucking not on his fucking his front of his foot. When you come back, you're gonna be off balance. You're not gonna be He's a fighter. He's supposed to know that.
I understand that, but he still broke his leg, and it's kind of.
It doesn't matter. You should know better. You gotta be knowing. You gotta be aware of all this shit when you're a fighter, bro. You gotta be aware. That's not in anybody else's realm of control, but his. He needs to be where his placement is. Just like if you know that you on the ropes, you got to move. Move to the center of the ring.
But it's not box.
It doesn't matter. It's the same rules apply, bro. It doesn't matter. Same rules kind of apply. It don't matter.
Nah, I'm not going for it. Nah, I'm not going for it. That's it. I just disagree. That's it. I disagree.
I want to play with. When I come back, that leg is better than ever. I was injured going into the fight. People are asking me, when was the leg broke? At what point did the leg break? Ask Dana White, ask the UFC, ask Dr. Davidson, the head doctor of the UFC.
That's what I said. So you think he's making excuses now for the leg?
Of course he is. What you mean, bro? You can't just say that you had fractured hairline cracks or stuff in your leg and you're gumming out off rip. Fucking throwing roundhouse kicks and shit like that.
That's what Stephen A. said. He said if your leg was broken before the fight, why'd you come out first round?
You can't fucking just go out there just gauging them up with your fucking roundhouse kicks and shit like that. You can't do that. Keep your fucking distance and strike. I wish Chris was here.
So if you were in a street
fight, knows a lot more.
If you were in a street fight and you accidentally broke your leg and the dude didn't break it, you would say that he won?
Yeah. What do you mean? Of course I broke my leg, but it's a street fight, bro. He won.
So he won just because your leg broke and he didn't break it.
Can I fight back?
I'm asking.
I can't fight back, Pete. What are you talking about? I can't fight back, so of course he's going to win. And you think it's just going to stop at, oh, he broke his leg. Nah, them motherfuckers finna yam on me, bro. They finna yam on me.
Oh, yeah. It wouldn't stop there. That is true. It would stop there. I love debating about stupid shit. That's all we got for sports, guys. What do you guys think about anything that we talked about? LeBron, is he going to stay with the Lakers his whole career? Who do you think is going to win the finals tonight?
I wish Chris would have. You should ask him.
I'll talk to him about it. He ain't going to answer his phone. And then we already are at hour 41. What you want to call him? No, because Chris going to be going on and on. He going to be going for we going to hit 2 hours talking to Chris. We'll call him when we done. We'll see what he says. That's all we got, guys. That's episode 96.
Hopefully this weekend it'll stay clear and we're going to go out there and get some interviews. We definitely, like I said, the females that we interviewed 2-3 weeks ago, we'll use your content in
yeah, we're going to use it.
We'll use it in this upcoming Q&A segment that we're going to have. Use it. That's about it.
Coming up.
Cool.
If you made this far into the episode, thank you, man. This is episode 96.
A little longer, but it made up for that time for last week. Again, I apologize, but I was busy.
We're back, guys. We are back. We're dropping every single week. Apple Podcast, Spotify, SoundCloud. Again, if you made this far into the episode, we appreciate you, man. As always. Excuse me.
Don't fucking touch me with your jizzy.
I went like this. Oh, I thought you were talking about the hand I burped in. Would you shake a nigga hand if he burped in and then put his hand out?
No, get the fuck out of here.
Why not?
It's fucking gross. Then again, we probably done that.
You probably beat off and shook a nigga hand the same day. This nigga right here is wild. Like I said, episode 97. Well, I didn't say it already. Well, episode 97 will be next week. Every single week, every Wednesday, Apple Podcast, Spotify, and SoundCloud, our audio episodes drop. Every single Thursday, we're on YouTube.